Alright guys, so today is currently September 15th, 2024, and the following video was recorded last week. So today's currently Sunday, and the trades were all taken last week, right? We took 4 trades, they all resulted in losses, and honestly, I was debating on whether or not to post this video, not because of the losses, or not because I felt like ashamed to post the losses, but more so of like, how many times do you guys actually want to see me lose, right? Like the past 3 weeks was just all losses. And I'm currently down 5.48% on the phase 1 FTMO account. I guess it's still a part of the journey. And honestly, I took a lot of questionable trades that I'm definitely not proud of at all. When I edited the video and I looked back, I was honestly like, what was I thinking at the time? And it was clear that I wasn't in a right mental space after taking all these losses. And don't get me wrong, like, I still love trading. It just does suck when you lose, right? I'm not gonna give up, because I truly believe that, if I put in the work, something good will come out of it, right? Hopefully. But yeah, I mean, let's get into the video. Alright guys, so today is currently September 10th, 2024. I took 2 trades yesterday and 2 trades today. They all resulted in losses. And the most recent loss I just took was like half an hour or 20 minutes ago, and I honestly feel nauseous from that. I feel nauseous. But yeah, let's just get into it. Alright, so we're on the 1 minute time frame, and the first trade that I took, honestly, this wasn't one of the better trades at all. Like, I saw this as a sweep of the 2 AM high, then we got a swing low formed, break of structure, and fair value gap. So I took the entry there. We instantly got stopped out. I was looking for price to take out the sell side before continuing higher, but honestly, in hindsight, I guess price didn't really need to, because we already did have a little retracement down here to continue higher. If it was just straight up without any retracement, then maybe, but that's where I think I went wrong for this trade. So yeah, this one was a $53 loss. I could definitely do a lot better for next time. It was at this point, so once I took this trade, I saw on my channel actually, like, people were saying I needed to wait for a change of character. And honestly, I didn't really know what the difference between that and the break of structure was. I'm pretty sure I understand now. So basically, here is break of structure, break of structure, break of structure. This would be the break of structure / change of character, because we're breaking structure, but also we broke past the last swing low or swing high right here. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. So moving on to the next trade, here we do have the hour time frame equilibrium right over here, marked by this line. We have the 9 AM high, 9 AM low. So here, I was looking to take a short position, right? We get a swing low, displacement, and I enter on this fair value gap right over here. As you can see, we got stopped out, and price continued to my take profit. I should have waited for price to manipulate the 10 AM high up here, which this is the manipulation, and then continue lower. I think where I could have done better was I should have waited for a sweep of the 10 AM high, which is right here. So I took my entry here, right? We didn't sweep the high at all. We took the entry and then we swept the high and then continued lower. So for the third trade, we did take a $52.80 loss, and basically I was looking for price to continue higher to take out the buy side up here. As you can see, we did get stopped out again. This was a limit order that I left overnight, and it was intentional because I thought price could potentially bounce to continue higher, right? So here we had multiple breakout structures to the downside, and we eventually got a break of structure and a change of character to the upside. There was also a fair value gap right over here and another one down here. So I think where I went wrong with this one again was we had a London session low right over here that never got swept. I thought price could potentially just bounce off the fair value gap to continue higher because we had a change of character. So once we had this change of character break of structure, I just set the limit order and went to bed. As you can see, yeah, I mean, we just got stopped out and then price went straight to our TP. I think moving forward, I would need to see the swing high or swing low of the London session or New York session to be swept, along with that a change of character. That's when I would trade, because here we didn't sweep the London session low, and once we did, that's when we continued higher. Another reason why I took this trade was because we did go towards the 15-minute equilibrium into this fair value gap right over here to continue higher. So that was another confluence that made me leave the limit order on. You know what? It is what it is, guys. Just have to move on to the next. Alright, so moving on to the last trade. This was the trade that actually made me feel like really nauseous. This was a $108 loss. For this trade, I don't think I was risking too much. I had a genuine conviction in that price would continue to this area, or to my take profit. What made me nauseous was that at one point I was at $160 something profit, and we literally retraced all the way back down to a $100 loss. That's what made me like pretty nauseous. So basically, we created a high over here, a swing high, we swept, continued lower, right? And here, once we did continue lower, we went towards the 15-minute equilibrium. We swept the 2 a.m. low, and along that, we were rejecting off the 1 hour fair value gap. We have a fair value gap right over here, and I set the limit order at the very bottom. So this line right over here. Once price came down here, I didn't have a stop loss activated yet because I had a feeling I'd just get stopped out. Imagine if I did set the stop loss here. I would have gone swept and price would have continued higher without me. So at this point, I do not have a stop loss. Once we sweep this area, price continues higher, and that's when I put the stop loss on to this bottom right over here. And price slowly continues higher and higher and higher. And I'm still looking for price to take out the buy side resting up here, right? Let's just play price forward. So at this point, we're currently up 165, and I'm like, okay, I believe that price can continue higher. Price continues lower to the order block, and I'm, praying that we can bounce off this order block to continue higher, right? But as you can see, price just takes a dump straight to our stop loss. And that's what really got to my head the most. It was like, guys, I will show you my current history. It is horrendous. I could have been up $160 something today, and we're only 2 days into the week. I'm feeling a little bit better now, but that was really hard. That was really hard. What am I supposed to do? I mean, should I have taken partials at the time? Because if I did, I would have just had a reduced loss. You know what, actually? Yeah, no. Never mind. I was gonna say move the stop loss to break even once it hit a 2 risk to reward, but we never even hit that area. I need to actually recover mentally from this. So anyways guys, that'll be all for now. I'll catch you guys in the next trade, and hopefully we make a comeback. It's gonna be I'm gonna need a serious comeback from this because we're currently like hella down. You know, the thing is, for me, I'm glad that a demo account can give me, or at least the funded account can give me this strong of like an emotional, I wouldn't say attachment, but it's impacting me emotionally, right? Which is good in the sense that I don't need to use real money, because can you imagine if I did use real money? I wouldn't even have an account by now. But you know, definitely learning. I think, yeah, I mean, we'll see. Alright guys, so that'll be all for this video. If you guys made it to the end, I just wanted to say thank you so much, because watching a guy lose so many times it gets boring, right? But you know, it's still a part of my journey, so I just had to post it, and I think it'll be fun looking back. But yeah, I mean, for those of you who are on the same journey as me, we just got to keep going, because you know, as much as it sucks right now, there are better days ahead for sure. Oh, and I also have a free Discord community. Link is in the description below. I look forward to seeing you guys there. And yeah, that'll be all for today, guys. Peace.